Problematic words and phrases we call red flags because when you have to use them, you need to be particularly careful about your tone of voice and the overall spirit of service that you're communicating. For example, when it turns out that you're not the right person to be handling a customer's particular situation, the way you explain this to the customer is very important. Listen to the tone of voice in these examples, and I'm sure you'll agree that the customer service representatives could have adjusted their tone in every one of these cases and produced a much better customer experience.
I'm new. I don't know that.
That's not my department.
Gee, that's a good question, but I have no idea.
You'll have to speak with another department.
I can't help you with that.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Customers don't actually mind if you don't have the information that they need, but they do mind if your attitude is flippant or dismissive. So when you're in a situation like this, the first thing you want to do is apologize. Simply say, "I'm so sorry. I'm very sorry. I apologize, but I don't have that information. I'm very sorry, but I'm actually new here and I don't have that information. I'm very sorry, but my department doesn't handle that situation." So by apologizing and having a warm, customer-friendly tone, you can explain that you don't have the information that the customer needs or you're not the right person to address the customer's situation. And then, of course, the very next step is to explain to the customer what you can do. "I'll be transferring you to the proper department. Can I place you on hold a moment so that I can find someone who has that information for you? Do you mind holding for a few moments while I look up that information?" So essentially you apologize and with a very customer-friendly tone explain that you are not the right person to handle the customer's situation and then explain to the customer what you can do in order to help them. So let's listen to a few examples of customer service representatives who are handling similar situations in a very customer-friendly manner.
Gee, that's a good question. Let me check and find out for you.
I don't know the answer to that question, but I know who does have the answer. I'll transfer you. Can you hold?
I'll be honest with you. I'm new here and I should know the answer, but I'm going to have to get someone to answer this for you. I apologize for the delay. Can you hold?
As you hear from these examples, even if helping a particular customer is clearly someone else's responsibility, you can still handle that situation in a customer-friendly manner. Here's one more good example.
I don't have that information because our financing department handles these issues, but I can get somebody to help you right away. Can you hold?
It's important that you understand that whenever you have to use a red flag word or phrase, you really want to make sure that you dial up your level of sincerity and make it clear to the customer that you are committed to helping them and to doing whatever it is that you can do, even if there are limitations. Red flag words and phrases are easy to spot. Anytime you find yourself having to use words like can't, don't, won't, we never, problem, that's our policy, doesn't, I don't know, it's not my job, I'm not,